I chose to do my reboot pitch on How I Met Your Mother. It will be called How I Met Your Stepmother and will be a quest for Ted to win Robin over a few years after the death of his wife, Tracy. For the cancellation of How I Met Your Mother, it ran for 9 seasons from 2005 to 2014. The last episode aired on March 31st, 2014. The cast and crew initially were under the impression the show would only run 8 seasons, so if they wanted to continue, they would have to renegotiate their contracts. Jason Segel wanted to move on to different opportunities in the film industry, which led to the conclusion of the series with season 9. Many people view season 8 as the true ending of How I Met Your Mother. This decision for season 9 changed their initial plan of eventually revealing Victoria as the mother, and they cast Kristen Milioti to play the mother, Tracy, in the season 8 finale and all the final season. They used her as a tool to wrap everything up in what I would consider an inadequate ending. I had no idea until researching this show that the original ending was supposed to come back to Victoria, which saddens me because I would have loved to see how everything was supposed to play out. For the original How I Met Your Mother, it was filmed as a multi-camera sitcom like Friends. Sitcoms are traditionally 30-minute situation comedies, which this falls perfectly under. The show uses a laugh track and does not shoot in front of a live audience. Typically, multi-camera shows include a laugh track. Although How I Met Your Mother has an ongoing style throughout, it is episodic in the aspect that each episode does not have to be watched in chronological order. It uses a non-linear style with constant flashbacks on previous events. For the reboot, it would be Stepmom Robin. My inspiration for the series comes from the creators Craig Thomas and Carter Bays. I would like to expand their storyline and conclude it in a way that would satisfy them. The reboot, like the original series, will be a multi-camera sitcom. The show will also be episodic by showing a new memory every episode and bringing it to present-day conflict. It will be non-linear with the constant flashbacks on Robin and the mom, Tracy, as well. Through this style, Ted will be able to explain the story of how Tracy's memory led him back to Robin. This show will be available on Netflix to adapt the newer trend of streaming over cable in comparison to when it originally aired on CBS. Some recommendations Netflix may give to the viewer based off this show is Friends, 2.5 Men, and Big Bang Theory. For the reboot characters, the characters will include the original 5 and the additional character of Tracy. Ted is the principal lead because the stories in each episode are about him, and the show belongs to him by driving the plot. His unique worldview revolves around his quest for love. Ted is the most interesting, dynamic character, but constantly is caught in the same trap of failing to find love. The characters will be more mature. Barney will become a role model for his baby, while Lily and Marshall expand their family. Ted will remain the same, but with memories of Tracy, and she will just be a memory of the past that shows up sporadically. For the pilot will pick up right where they left off in the series finale. Just as the kids suggested, he calls Robin and asks her out on a date. The plot or middle of the episode will be at the classic Blue French Horn restaurant with many flashbacks and them reflecting on good memories they have together. The end will be a cliffhanger of Robin not giving him an answer if he could go out on another date, and Ted realizing he's going to have to win Robin over. The antagonist of How I Met Your Mother. In the original series, Barney may have been considered the antagonist. He was always against love and marriage and basically everything Ted valued. Bad timing is a key antagonistic force throughout the seasons. Ted was always in the wrong place at the wrong time. Every time Robin was looking for something with him, he was in a relationship with someone else and vice versa. This will also be present in the reboot. There will be many twists and turns in Ted's journey to winning Robin, and will expand on the other characters as well. Lily and Marshall will also be the antagonist in the reboot by constantly trying to find ways to separate Ted and Robin. For episode ideas, some episode ideas include Lily and Marshall moving back to New York City. The whole gang will end up living in Manhattan, which will end up with them realizing their bar is being shut down. The next episode will be McLaren's pub getting replaced. Another idea stemming from the original series and Barney's Not a Father Day will be Barney's first Father's Day. There will also be an episode where Ted's parents get remarried unannounced, like the divorce in previous episodes, which they hid from Ted for months. On the anniversary of Tracy's death, there will be an episode where the kids and Ted reflect on her. In conclusion, I believe a reboot of How I Met Your Mother would be successful by attracting everyone unhappy with the original ending and expanding further on Ted's story.